Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nur Zaini with matrix number A21A3027. We have 7 members in our group and among them are Siti Farah Adila, Tanusha, Livinia, Haziq Zulhairi, Sufi Sofia and Muhammad Aidil Jazwan. So today our group will present about some of Azalea Closet financial information. So we know that many things that we do every day will related to the basic or complex mathematics. Firms, companies, and even partnerships are all required to use the basic mathematics concerning to business. For example, every company have to keep track many things such as their production, employee, and their overall activities. So this is how business mathematics subject can help their job be more easier and manageable. So now we will show you how business mathematics help Azalea Closet.
So today I would like to talk about my company, Azalea Closet. Now, Azalea Closet has a number of employees which are based on different departments, and these different departments are paid differently on the hour. For example, as we can see here, on the accounting department, which is Nun Jin Ying, she is paid 20 ringgit per hour and she has worked 48 hours per week. And not only that, Lee Zizwan, who is also in design, is also paid 20 ringgit per hour. Now, 20 ringgit is the maximum wage that we will give to our employees per hour. Now, the least amount of wage is, for example, Muhammad Akmal, which is in the quality assurance department, which will be paid 13 ringgit per hour. Okay, to move on, I would like to talk about our payroll for this month's employees. So as we can see here, we have 10 employees. Now, on the further right-hand side, we have our gross pay. Now, as we can see here, the most is, of course, Un Jingying, as I said, because she is paid 20 ringgit per hour. And not only that, she also has made some overtime, which was worth at least 1,020 ringgit. That's why she has the highest amount of wage per month this month. Now, as we can see here, the least amount is, of course, quality assurance, is because he's also paid 13 ringgit. And not only that, he doesn't have any overtime and has not have any piecework earnings. Now, however, even though he's offered 13 ringgit, there's also someone who's offered 13 ringgit as well, which is Ahmad Zikri. Now, Ahmad Zikri has made 9 hours of overtime, and not only that, he has also demonstrated, well, he has also produced numerous clothes for our loyal customers, and thus has gained a piecework earning summing of 428 ringgit, which makes his gross pay 1,412. Okay, as we can see here, our total is 10,329 ringgit and 50 cents. Now, I would like to explain the different overtimes and the different commissions and piecework for each employees. Now, employees who receive our overtime, which are Nur Zaini, Ong Jin Ying, and Ahmad Zikri, as I said just now. As we see here, we calculate our overtime, which is our hourly rate, times our overtime rate, which is, of course, 1.5, and how many hours they have worked. So, as we can see here, Nur Zaini's hourly rate, which is 50 ringgit, times our overtime rate, which is 1.5, and her she works 7 hours of overtime. For Un Jingyi, she's paid 20 hours, 20 ringgit hourly, and times her overtime rate and times her rate of hours of overtime, she has been given 1,020 ringgit. Now, Ahmad Zikri as well has made the most amount of overtime, thus is higher than Nur Zaini but lower than Nun Chinying because his hourly rate is 16 ringgit and not 20. Now, next is the commissions. Now, commissions is a total of sales plus their commission rate. Now, As we can see here, Nurzaini has sold worth of 3,250 ringgit of clothes in sales. Now this amounts to 10% of that sales to his total commission. So 3,250 ringgit times 10% is actually 325 ringgit. Okay, so for Sufi as well, she has sold worth of clothes and accessories to the amount of 150, and 10% is her commission. So if 10% is her commission, she will gain amount of 215 ringgit. Now for the piecework earnings, we will go to Ahmad Zikri. Now he is in the department of production, so he must make custom clothes for our loyal customers. Now, as we can see here, our customers have ordered uh, 601 units from him. And so, as we can see here on the table below, from 1 to 100 units is actually 70 cents. From 101 to 300, which is 95 cents. And for 301 units above, it will cost them 1 ringgit and 20. So, uh, we have totaled up all of the amounts and have given Ahmad a total of 428 ringgit. So that's all. Now I would like to pass this part of the presentation to my friends Siti Fadila and Sufi Sufia to discuss about their next slides. Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name is Livinia, daughter of Thiagarasan. My metric number is 821825560. Today I would like to present the question 2. The first question is find the interest amount and the amount after the time given. Show all the calculation. We have to firstly we have to fill up the table. So first amount that we have is 50,000. The future value is also 50,000. The loan from relative is Adam, Akil and Hakim is the amount is 15,000. The interest rate is 2.5% and time period is 18 month. Interest amount is 562 ringgit 50 cents and future value is 15,562 ringgit and 50 cents. The bank XYZ, that amount that we get is 45,000. Interest rate is 3.5% compounded semi-annually for 5 years, and the interest amount is 62,000 ringgit 431 ringgit and 73 cents, and the future value is 127,431 ringgit and 73 cents. The total of the amount that we get is 110,000 and the interest amount is 82,994 ringgit 23 cents. The future value is 192,994 ringgit 23 cents. So how to get the loan from the relative? First, R is 2.5% and convert to decimal place is 0.025 and T is 18 over 12 and P is 15,000 ringgit. So how to get the I? The formula is P times by R times by T. So I is so how to get the I? So 50,000 times by 15,000 times by 0.025 times by 18 over 12. The amount is 562 ringgit 50 cents. So how to get the S? P bracket 1 plus RT. So 15,000 bracket 1 plus bracket 0.025 times by 18 over 12. So we get 15,562 ringgit and 50 cents.
My name is Talusha, daughter of Armugam. My metric number is A21A3153. For the bank XYZ, M equals to 2, R equals to 0.035, T equals to 5, P equals to 45,000 ringgit, K equals to 3.5% equals to 0.035. I equals to K divided by M. So 0.035 divided by 2 equals to 0.0175. To find the N, we must use the format M times T, which is 12 times 5 equals to 60. To find the S, we must use the format which is P bracket 1 plus I bracket N. So 45,000 bracket 1 plus 0.0175 bracket 60, we can get 127,431 ringgit 73 cents. Then to find the I, we must do S minus P. That 127,431 ringgit 73 cents minus 45,000. Lastly, we can get RM 82,431 ringgit and 73 cents. Next, the below is promissory note. The total amount is 15,000 on 8th June. 18 months after date, I promise to pay to the order of Adam Akil Hakim. Ringgit Malaysia, 15,000 only for a value received with interest at the rate of 2.5% per semi-annually until paid. The due date is 23rd December 2024 from Azalea Closet.
My name is Sufi Sofia binti Mat Rashid. My metric number is A21B3463. I will present question number 3. A. Identify the asset. We have 3 Dell PC, which is price per item is 2,000. We have 4 air conditioning aircon, which is RM 1,000 for per item. HP Color LaserJet Pro printer, we have 2, and price per item is 4,000. Next is Stiffer garment steamer, broadcast tire iron, which is we have 6, and price per item is 450. Next is Olympia cash register C90 plus, 1 quantity and price per item is 100 and 500. Lastly, we have brown L-shaped cashier counter table, 1, which price per item is 3,000.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Farah Hadillah bin Zainal and my metric number is A21A3444. Today I will continue the presentations with question 3, Roman B. So after we have do the list of the asset that we use for the company, so next we are doing the depreciations schedule for 5 years using for depreciations of brown L-shaped cashier counter table. So we do it for 5 years. So for annual depreciations for first year is 490 ringgit for 5 years. Then we go to the accumulated depreciations. It is depreciations of to date. For the first year is 490. For the second year is 980 ringgit. For the third year is 1,470 ringgit. Year 4 is 1,960. For the fifth year is 2,450 ringgit. Next, we go to the book value at the end of the year. So, for the zero of the year is 3,000. Next, for the first year is 2,136 ringgit 90 cent. Then for the second year is 1,523 ringgit 11 cent. So for the third year is 1,084 ringgit 20 cent. Fourth year is 772 ringgit and 28 cent. For the fifth year is 550 ringgit 10 cent. For declining balance method, we have used 3 types of calculations. First, annual depreciations. Second is annual rate depreciations, and third is book value. So for the calculation that we have done, we have got 490 ringgit for annual depreciations. Next, annual rate depreciations. After we have done the calculations, we have got 28.77%. Then for the book value, we calculate it for 5 years. So for the second year that we have got is 2,136 ringgit and 90 cent for the first year. While for the second year, we have got 1,522 ringgit and 11 cent for the second year. Next, for the third year, we've got 1,084 ringgit and 20 cent for the third year. Next, fourth year, we have got 772 ringgit and 28 cent. And for last year is fifth year, we have got 550 ringgit and 10 cent. Next, for the sum of year digits method, we also use 3 types of calculations. First is sum of years digit. Second, total depreciations. and also book value. For the after we have done the calculations, for the sum of years digit, we have got 15 years. Then for total depreciations, the total that we've got is 2,449 ringgit and 90 cent. While for the book value, while with using sum of year digits method, we have calculated for 5 years. And for the first years, we've got 2,183 ringgit and 37 cent. For the second year, we have got 1,530 ringgit and 6 cent. For the third year, we have got 1,040 ringgit and 8 cent. For the fourth years, we have calculated and we've got 730 ringgit and 51 cent. Then for the last years is fifth year, we have got 550 ringgit and 10 cent.
Question C. Receive an invoice for HP Color LaserJet Pro MFP M479W printer which cost RM4,000 on 23 March 2022 from supplier A with the 7%, 5 per 15 and per 13. If the invoice paid on 30th March 2022, invoice amount is RN4,000, the invoice is 23 March 2022. Term is 7 per 10, 5 per 15 and N per 30. For the term 7 per 10, we have to find the cash discount first. For the formula is cash discount equal to discount rate multiple to invoice amount. The discount rate is 7% multiple to invoice amount, which is RM4,000, and the answer is RM280. Next, we have to find the payment. The formula for the payment is invoice minus the cash discount, which is 4,000 minus the 280, and the answer is RM3,720. So the payment for 30 March 2022 is RM3,720 because it is 7 days from 23 March to 70 March 2022. Next is for the term 5 per 10. First, we have to find the cash discount, which is 5% multiple to 4,000, and the answer is 200. And for the payment, RN 4,000 minus to 200, which is cash discount, and we got RN 3,800. So the payment for 30 March 2022 is RM 3,800 because it is 7 days from 23 March to 30 March 2022. Next question is C Roman 2. The payment for 5th April 2022 is RN 4,000 because it is 12 days, which is more than 10 days from 23 March to 5th April 2022. For the term 5 per 15, the payment for 5th April 2022 is RM 3,800 because it is 13 days from 23 to 5th April 2022.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Aidi Shazwa bin Abdul Hadi. Matrix number A21A2614. Question 4. Our company had a bank loan costing RM 80,000 from Royal Bank at 6% compounded monthly is to be amortized by 20. Example formula: A equal P open bracket I 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I close bracket negative N and close bracket. Totally RM 6,885 31 sale. Construct the amortizations and excludes interest rate multiply beginning balance. Total RM 400 and principal paid. Monthly payment minus interest paid. RM 6,485 sale 31. Endings balance beginning balance minus principal paid. Totally RM 70,114 say 1669.
The conclusion is business mathematics subject is very important in our daily life. The main purpose for this report is to clarify that statement. This report shows how to make a parent report, calculate interest, depreciation, and conduct an amortization schedule. And from this report, we very hope that we can help many other people out there for their future use. I think that's all from us. Thank you for listening.